All right, good morning, everybody. A little bit of a late start today, getting the kiddo off to camp. School's finally out, which does not make life easier, but we're just gonna roll with it and see what we got. All right, this morning, just looking at, so let's start with a rundown. Let's start with our biggest tick chart. What is our biggest tick chart telling us? Well, our biggest tick chart here is telling us that we have more to the upside, but we have a really strong area that's holding us back, and it's apparent in both the price and the MACDs. On our 1597, it's showing that we've had a semi-strong reaction off of the area with the MACDs pushing down. Here, I want to give this a shot, but let me wait a second. 3, 4, 5. I'm looking at here. It's just what kind of work this is going to take to break through the areas. All right, and this is why we wait just a little bit. We could see that it just wasn't time to join the trade yet. I mean, there is a mixed emotion here. We do have strength to the upside according to our EMAs, but we have weakness to that upside according to our MACDs. I'm looking at just watching this spot. I don't think it would be possible for me to take a long here. It would put us right at the low. I'm not interested in that right now, especially with the way that the MACDs have gotten below things. On the 610, it sure did give us a pretty entry here on the 233, but we can't not trust the 233 alone. No. So the 233 did give me the opportunity to enter it. My mind did not. There was definitely an opportunity for a short here. My focus wasn't there. I think my mind is still on the long just because we've been going to the upside. But this is showing us real good signs of pushing down. I mean, just in the immediate. Oh, awesome. Frozen. Makes you a little nervous when it freezes up sometimes. Okay. Let's get this party started. As long as I'm behind this area, I'm good to go. Well, it might stop me out. I might have gotten in just a little earlier. I was looking at the 233, so I may have chased this just a bit. Comes back and stops me out. I'm still looking for the same thing, even though we're at the support areas. These are really weak EMAs. I was going to try and get in again. I'd be a lot quicker on that draw. A lot of strength down. Going with 2 of them here. All right. Oh, yeah. Let's watch this go. Stops in a good spot. Really good spot. Best spot would be right back above here. This is a really good spot. We're going to move back up down one more tick once this pushes past this area. Let's look at some possibilities. Oh, this is beautiful. This is a lot more comfortable of a spot to enter than what I did if you're looking for another re-entry point. Let me just pull this over really quick. The 233 has given us a nice little area. Here's a deeper pullback right into the area. So this is a nicer spot, really. Really, any of these could have been an entry, honestly. So let's just watch what happens here. Seeing the possibility of how far it can go, I'm going to take into account that this could end very soon, and I've got a finger hovered over the close button. Okay, let's see what's happening here. Still got some pretty good strength kicking. Moves down from this spot. I'm moving my risk right behind break even, or right about break even. Just one tick above it. Not loving this right here. That's shown us a reason to exit on the 610, right with this small bar and a little bit higher pivot. But it's not showing us a real strong push up at the moment. Very weak move to the upside. Where my risk would feel best is right up here, but we can't move it there. Well, you can do anything you want, but it's not in our best interest. There we go. And this is why we don't move our risk too soon. Strong, strong push, very weak retracement. There we go. So there were quite a few entry opportunities here. Was I quick on the draw? Maybe a wee bit. Yeah, let it push past here. I'm going to move my risk. If not, I'm probably going to take an exit soon because it's really struggling to push past this area. Oh, now that I reevaluate, No, I'm trying to wait to move this risk down. I'm just hovering and waiting for that push down. There we go. Going right behind this pullback, which is a very conservative space to have it according to the 233. I'm going to take 2 of these out. I'll tell you why. It's just the struggle to push through here. It could really, really push, but I'm good with taking 2, letting the other 2 run a little bit. We're at a break even. I may go ahead and close those out also if it looks like it's going to pull back. It is trying to show me. The risk really should be way back here, and I don't want to do that here. And it's starting to try and push up. There's no reason to lose anything on this. If it goes down from here, it does. If not, then we have a little bit of a profit already. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to hit the close button, I believe. I'm going to take a tick or so off those. All right, yeah, this was starting to show reason to push back up. It showed it here, and it's really showing it here. Hold out and push down. No, it's such a struggle right here at this moment that I just didn't want to be part of the struggle any further. It did show me signs to exit. Taking all of them at one time could have been just as fine. Okay, so I did hold on to this one a little longer. I mean, yeah, it's all right. Still got a little profit off of it. Do I feel like this could still be pushing down? There's a chance. It's just, whew. The struggle is real. So just go back and discuss this a little bit. There was reasons to believe that this was going to continue down, but maybe just not from this particular spot. The 610 is not our strongest tick chart. We look at our bigger tick chart, so it says the 4181, and this has told us more up, even though we keep running into an area of resistance. So we have to be a little more cautious at these type of times to say, okay, this is struggling to get through and move through these areas. Could it have gone for 15 points? I may find myself angry at myself whenever I didn't stay with it for the whole 15 points. Sure. But it's not what happened. But there were signals that this was not going to go down for 15 points. Now, this is not my, when this slowed down here, the pullback was a little bit better entry, but really I would have gotten in right around the same price for any of them. Anticipating this to continue down was a valid thought process, and knowing that it could pull back is valid as well. Still feel as though this is going to go down, be this spot, but I feel like there was too much pushing at the move up that we need to see a signal for a slowdown before we look for the short. Or this could just pull back and keep going up. Okay, this just may blast through these areas. All right, we're going to give this a quick shot. Not reading my signals. Wait for the next one. My signals say this is too early when I entered, and I have a tendency to do that when I've taken a little bit of time off. It's just a patience game. Not there yet. Give this one more shot. It's starting to show some strength down on the 233. We're going to watch it as it pulls into here. Which means I'm going to move my second target up. I'm watching this area very closely. All right, let's see what happens here. Looking good. I'm moving in my wrist pretty tight. Because this is at an area that can create a bounce back to the upside. Okay, this is a particular spot that I'm very curious about. And I may close this out in just a moment, just based off of the spot. I really want to see what's happening here first. See what happened before back here. So, and that's what I'm looking at. I'll take my first one out. Second one's at break even. Which may not even happen at this point. Yeah, we're closing. We're going to hit close in just a moment. Let's wait a moment. Let's see what happens here. Okay, there we go. So the reason I have 2 targets is so that if I am second guessing myself, I can take it out. Looking at this spot, let it keep going. Liking it. Not really following through like I like to see. It's definitely showing reasons for a slowdown. But let's just watch it for a moment. There we go. I'm even going to pull this down a little further just to let it run. Now here's a point where I'm just going to keep pulling it off until I find that I'm ready to exit. There's definitely some retracement divergence potential here and here. There's also some real big potential to keep going. Ooh. Let me move this a little bit further. I'm going to go ahead and take this exit. Yes. With the potential for some divergence, some reversal bar potentials, this could really keep going, but I'm good with taking that exit here. Let's see how, I don't even know how we did today, honestly. I don't even know how many trades I've taken. So 1, 2 here, 1 here, a little early. And I took a 50-cent and a 2.25, so 3.25 off of 4 trades. And woo, look at her blow. Yep, had to hold my first one, but I just wasn't confident. Yeah. Look at this thing go. Potential for divergence is gone. So maybe it's just looking to pull back to this area, but according to the signals that we currently see here, and even on the 10.946, this might keep going. Might have exited just a little too soon. So with this trade right here, we'll go back and talk about this real quick while this is running like crazy. This could be a potential for more down here, but I'm not doing it into that next major area. But let's see what we've got so far. So the first one was a point. The next one was also a point. So that started me off at, oh, I'm sorry. There's 4 coming out here. So it's 2 points and half of a point since I did 2 contracts. Next one was minus 2 points because it's 2 contracts. And here I took 50 cents. When you look at it, you're like, oh, I took an early exit, but it is okay. So I'm going to go edit out all the dead airspace and when I'm singing to myself. If y'all have questions, please let me know. You know, this is not rocket science, but at the same time, it does take some work and some dedication. So there were plenty of signals that this was changing the momentum to the downside. When we work our way from biggest to smallest, we know exactly what to look for and then break it down to the little smallest. I'm just looking here. Did that happen at the high? Oh, nope. It would have gone one more tick and it would have stopped me out with that one. So not a bad decision to exit early here and then re-enter because that first entry was just a late entry. Look at all the strength that was still going when I entered that trade. So do these work? A lot of times they do, but it keeps you from having the anxiety of knowing that you're going to need to exit and re-enter. I look here and I'm silly because I'd let myself get a little scared out, I guess you could say. Yeah, them's the breaks whenever that happens. You know, it's not the end of the world. It's just part of what is. So hopefully I'm going to have some more time to trade. I do have some videos that I need to finish up and get on the curriculum that are really walking people through how to read this as we're going down. I've already got all of the information. Now it's just going to be a bunch of videos of breaking down, taking it from the large chart to the smallest and what we're looking for to take entries. If you have any questions, please let me know. I'll be happy to help you out. Otherwise, I hope that y'all have a fabulous rest of your week. Hopefully the summer doesn't try and drain you like mine's probably going to do. I want y'all to know that when I'm not around, there's just a lot going on. There's a lot between getting the school up and running and being a single parent. And so I want to make sure that all areas of my life are on track. So sometimes you got to take a step away from some areas to really focus on others. And that's what I've had to do lately. So now that school's out and summer's here, it may get a little easier. Who knows? I'm going to have some child-free time later on during the week. And I should be able to get a lot of work done. So I hope y'all have a fabulous day, and I look forward to catching up with y'all soon. If you need me, contact me, responsibledaytrading.com, support at responsibledaytrading.com, motivated.trader.love@gmail.com. If you need to find me on Facebook, any of that you can, and I'll be happy to connect with y'all. So have a great day, and I'll chat with y'all soon.